Next, sir, we have an executive order on school discipline policies. Under, I believe it was the Biden administration, first Obama and then Biden, the Department of Justice issued guidance that made it almost impossible for schools to enforce adequate disciplinary policies. This created issues in the classroom for teachers and students alike. Basically, they focused on CRT and sort of diversity ideology instead of actually just enforcing the rules in classrooms to ensure a safe learning environment. This executive order revokes that prior guidance and puts us back in a place where hopefully the Department of Education can focus on education and teachers can focus on teaching in a safe environment.
And this was important for you, Linda, as I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives teachers the authority now to have discipline in their classroom and discipline the person who is being disruptive. We took that away.
Okay. Nice. You, Linda, you should hold that.
What does that sound like to you? The delivery of this video is so off. It makes you think things like this will be happening.
I wish you would. Go over there, man.
Excuse me? Oh, nigga,
Get your ass down, boy. Don't come walking up on me.
what you doing?
Fuck wrong with you?
Bro, let go of me, dude. Let go of me, dude. Bro,
Let Brown come and get this nigga.
Bro, let go of me.
Don't you ever walk
Let's
up
see
on me
that
like
again.
I wish you would. Go over there, man.
Excuse me? Oh,
Nigga, get your ass down, boy. Don't come walking up on me.
what you doing?
Fuck wrong with you?
Bro, let go of me, dude. Let go of me, dude. Bro,
Let Brown come and get this nigga.
Bro, let go of me.
Don't you ever walk up on me like you been.
So I had to let that roll right into it. What do you guys think about this video? This young man is clearly challenging maybe the security officer of the school, and he's walking up on him, basically talking junk to him, and the security guard reacted, right? Reacted. You can already see the teachers over there in the corner, and she's probably trying to get control of him, and probably the officer probably got called to the classroom. That's probably why he's there. And he's telling him to sit down. But the young man walks up on him. And you guys saw the aftermath. He gets basically hemmed up and forced to sit down. Is this too much? I seen in the comments on this video that everyone was, cheering on the security guard and happy that the young man got taught a lesson, because he was already stepping past the point of being disruptive, clearly. And, he got taught a lesson. And some people like better to teach him in school than, out at home. Because if this was a real officer out there on the street and he's asking you to do something and you are completely ignoring the authority, a lot more is going to happen to you than you getting hemmed up and someone calling your parents or something to come get you, right? If this was real life, an adult, and he was trying to cop like that, this situation could turn bad quickly, right? So it's a good thing that this young man could learn this lesson before he get into a real life situation where it completely goes left. And also this could go left if this young man had a little more courage and actually got to fighting with the officer. That could be bad too. But it goes back to parents being parents. Our kids need to be able to respect authority, especially when you're in places like school or a job or anything like that. You need to be able to respect authority. At the end of the day, you can't just do what you want to do. Clearly, this young man was doing what he wanted to do, and he got checked. But the question is, was it too hard? Like I said, I'm on the fence just because my kids, I pray, never get to the point that they are disrespecting authority like this, and authority needs to, hem them up like that. I definitely would be bothered by the situation. But at the end of the day, if, no one was really hurt and my son was being disruptive, I don't know. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. Some people think the officer was asserting too much force on the young man. If you're on that side of the fence, let me know in the comments. And as we get back to the beginning of the video, you saw the president signing executive orders, and he's just reinstating common sense school discipline policies. It's misleading at the beginning because the lady sounds like they're about to bring back, corporal punishment for kids in school just by the blank statement that she said that, teachers are going to be able to discipline students. Discipline is the way she said it just sounds off. Discipline can come in a way, shape, and form of many things. Suspension, getting kicked out of the class, getting expelled from school, things like that. But it's basically a policy, and it's not in effect because they're looking at everything the president has signed to see if, it's legal and he can actually do that. A lot of the orders, but this specific order was just getting rid of DEI. Long story short, they said a lot of policies were made that it made it difficult to actually decide discipline on kids instead of just disciplining all kids on the same level, regardless of race. So he just said with the DEI policies, he's trying to get rid of those so they can get back to enforcing classrooms. And that's basically how they dress it up. Do I believe that is a good thing or bad thing? You gotta think about why these policies were put in force at first. If someone like Obama or Biden, if people saw there was a need to implement DEI in schools because certain people or certain kids were getting disciplined when, they might have had something going on. And I'm thinking about, somebody could have some mental issues or, some schools might even put out certain group of kids first. And I'm going to say that a lot of times it's often the black kids that get put out first. And, you could expel them, but sometimes if they're in school and the school can work with them, that could really change that kid's trajectory. Because let's say, a young teenage black young man gets put out of school, more than likely he's going to end up in the streets, right? And then if he's in the street that young, he probably go into falling in with a bad crowd, and then it could lead to jail, right? So I think that is why some of these laws were. So I think that's why some of these policies were put into place, because there was something there. I just lean on the side of they were put in place for a reason. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.